Okay, we finished the raid of Cimera. We have got a few more. We got 3 cows. We'll kill them off and kill the sheep off. We're up to 46 hide. I believe I've got some troops to upgrade, which is always a good thing. We've got 5 spearmen and 5 axemen. We're going to go with spearmen. Again, right now I would not want to engage a Khuzait army. These troops are still too low level for that to end well unless they're very small. We're going to look for another. Let's go to Tizmil. And we'll vote. Well, I'm probably not going to vote, but let's look and see who this castle is going to. Well, I don't want it. I don't want it at all. I really don't have the... I'm just going to abstain for now. Also, I noticed just as I brought this menu up that there was a Khuzait party there around us. Oh, did that say that was going to happen in 37 hours? All right, well, we're automatically going to declare peace in 37 hours, so I need to get at least one more. Ooh, I don't really think I want to go for them either. Let me see what they have. I place my cursor over that enemy party and press Alt, left Alt, and it brings up the composition of that party. And notice there are 55 infantry, 8 ranged, 5 cavalry, and 9 horse archers. And then it actually tells you the troop types on the bottom. It looks like 36, which is the largest portion, are nomads, which are recruits. Those are Khuzait recruits. The next Khuzait footman is one rank up, and that's the next largest. So I would say they've got a horseman, a marksman, a darkman, and some spearmen. 2 lancers. You know what? That's 77 against my 137. I'm willing to give that a try. Why not? If we can catch him.
Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace.
Jean apparently is a female.
Until I find out who you are, anyway.
According to the voice, she's calculating. I'm Hans. You know we're at war. Surrender or die. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, I forgot to check the equipment loadout I have. I still don't like seeing so many basic recruits in there. I like my heavily armored divisions in this game and in any World War II game. Looks like they're running to their right. So we're going to continue to our left. I've only got 6 horse. We're going to send them. Yeah. Nope. We're going to hang on to them for a moment. Alright, so they're not going to come any closer with their infantry. We're going to have to run up and meet them, which is fine. That's what I always expect to do with Sturgian troops. Get a good overlook of the battlefield here. Overview. It looks like they've only got 3 cavalry. 2 on the left, 2 on their left, and 1 on their right. I want my infantry to run right up to them. And while they're doing that, I'll see if I can take out a few of their mounted archers. Looks like I'm only going to be able to take out 1. And their cavalry charged me. There are 1 cavalry from that side. All right, let's go ahead and put our 6 horses on their mounted archers.
Archers!
All right, come over here, our archers.
Footmen! Forward!
Make sure
Hold fire!
everyone's holding fire, because I want them to concentrate on moving to a position now. And if they're on fire, they'll every now and then pause to fire, and I don't want that. I want them to rush to position.
Infantry!
All right, now shield wall.
Shield wall!
Now they can throw. Once my archers are up here, I'll order them to fire. Let's have them face in this direction. All right, now fire. Archers. All right, infantry. Charge. All right, archers, stop firing and run back, because I don't want you to engage in that hand-to-hand. Not with that large group. Now fire again. Infantry, spread out and charge. Oh, happened to hit a little valley just as I thrust, and it went right over the head of the enemy. I think I've mentioned at least once before that changes in elevation really throw me off, especially when it just comes out so drastically like that. Okay, just everybody charge. See if I can get him harpooned. What's left? Apparently there is some type of troop way down here. They're not showing up though when I press Alt. Oh, there it is. They got everybody. Okay, we had 1 unconscious, lost none, and 41 upgrades. That is brilliant. All right. I do enjoy those upgrades. We're going to Harfit. You know, I'm going to let her go. And unfortunately, we are already full on prisoners, so we'll just have to take anything that's going to give us more money. We've only got tier 2 prisoners right now, so anything above tier 2 we're going to take if we got room for it. And we'll drop all the tier 2 prisoners. Okay, now we're going to take all these horses because that gives us a faster traveling speed. And then we'll fill up on footmen and spearmen. And we got room for some militia archer. There we go. Now that'll bring us a max amount of gold when we ransom. Okay, and where was I headed? I was headed to Tismil. All right. It looks like we have let's take hostile action and force peasants to give us goods. They're going to resist with 44. And I just realized I had not set my timer. So I was fiddling with it, and I forgot to upgrade my troops. I think we had 44 upgrades after that last battle. So we're just going to take this battle with the troops as they are, since I stupidly forgot to upgrade. And they have 10 archers and 34 infantry. Let's shield wall. And move forward a little bit to try to get lower down. And looking at the elevation here, I'm going to move my archers up a little bit because they appear like this is a little higher plot of land. Okay. It looks that way, but who knows? Okay, fellas, move forward a little more to get maybe a little lower even.
Forward!
Get directly in the stream or river, whatever this is meant to be. Let me get back on the horse so that I can have elevation.
Hold fire!
Okay, archers, just come over here. This is definitely higher.
Forward!
And it's more of an angle. A better angle.
Turn to enemy!
You don't have to worry about having to shoot over the heads.
Move it! Fire at will!
Right, now fire. Oh, excellent. I heard that. Come on, Corinne. Okay, now we're going to spread apart the infantry and charge.
Attack!
And the enemy's breaking, but of course, with the bowmen setting out to the side like that, they have free line of fire towards the infantry running to our left. All right, 12 upgrades. That's not as good as 44, but we'll take it. Nope, I don't know why I did that. There's not going to be anything there that's higher than tier 2. Not from militia. This time I will make the upgrades. And we have 6 spearmen and 5 axemen. So we're going to go all spearmen. Again, that's the troops that will stop the horses. Very important to my play style in this playthrough. We're going to continue. We'll get a couple of sheep and raid. We will receive 6150 if we make peace right now. I don't want to make peace, but remember it's gonna fire in 11 hours. I might be able to get one more raid in depending how far away the. Ooh, it looks like Nut Yuck. Interesting name, Nut Yuck. Although it's Pantar, which one is closer? Ispantar might be a little closer, but I honestly don't want to go back into the heart of Khuzait land where there's a higher chance of being intercepted. Let's see if we can make it to Nut Yuck. Now, the problem with Nut Yuck is we're going to have to come all the way down here and go down below Karahan and then come up to Nut Yuck. You can't come through this direction here. So I don't think we'll make, actually I don't think we'll make either one in 11 hours. But I'm going to go this way because it is closer, and since 11 hours is not very long when you're traveling the map like this, well, see, we don't want to do that. Let's go back in this direction. I don't have the troops at the level I need them to take on something like that right now. All right, there it is, peace. Now, to add insult to injury, let's run into Odoc and ransom these prisoners we have right back to them. 1391 gold, I'll take that. And see what we can get rid of and trade. Let's kill the cows and the sheep. I find it interesting. I think, well, we'll find out later. Okay. I don't like mules. I don't want the mule. We got 0.75 horsemen. Or footmen on horses. I don't think there's going to be anything here that's better than what I'm wearing, but I will, of course, check. Because it would just be silly not to check and then wind up doing something dumb like I did at the beginning of this where I got rid of a very great banner because I was an idiot. I don't want to do that again. Again, I don't play for speed. I play slowly and try to enjoy the game. It's like earlier when I jumped in on that battle that was almost certainly a losing cause. That's what a vassal would do if their king was in that situation. To me, that's what it feels like. At least that's what I did. You either win it or you either win it together or lose it. Because you would hope that the other vassals would feel the same about you if you were in that situation. They would jump in to help. Legendary pickaxe. Don't care about that. Let me just sort it by name. Looking for anything that says legendary or masterwork. And here we've only got 2 items and I don't want either one of them. So we're going to go and sell this stuff. I like the swing speed on the well-made hatchet, but the damage is just entirely too low. It's not worth having. Alright, so 19814. Okay. Now we got a free to travel the map. I'm sure it's just probably before I can get all the way back to Revel, we'll be in war again, but I'm going to head to Revel. Also, I need to recruit one more person. I'm not going to do the upgrades just yet because I want to hold off. There's no reason to upgrade. It just means I'll have more of a daily income drain. Let's check the workshops. 31 hides left, still running. Armour. Sanala. Sanala is okay for now. Sanala will be okay until we declare war, or they declare war on us, the Azurai. Every time I say Azurai, in the back of my head, I'm thinking of the the Prime, Amazon Prime video show Wheel of Time. If you know the show, you know why I think of that when I say Azurai. If you don't, apologies. I don't know who is likely to declare war on us next. Looks like we don't want to declare war on anybody. There is no clear winner. No powerhouse yet. It's too early in the game. Everybody's still comparably the same size, strength-wise. All right, this pop-up is no longer valid, so I can X on it to get rid of it. 1724 income, very good. As soon as I drop this product off and recruit, I'm going to run back down to Rote here and check on the status of it, since that's the only reason we have a positive income. That basically it's fluctuating between somewhere around 1890 and 2100, so that's the only reason we have a positive income. So I want to make sure it's in a good position. Well, it's in a bad position. It's in the middle of the enemy. I want to give it every opportunity that I can. And let's check out this tournament. It's a horse. It's a royal horse. Let me look at the leaderboard. Now we're still significantly ahead. I'm not going to fiddle with it, but while I'm here, I will see if I can recruit. And before I do that, I want to make sure. All right, so we've got 10, 18, 25 horses. 20. All right, so I do want to recruit infantry. We can actually recruit 2 by now, so we'll take both infantry and continue on the Revel. Now, there is a good chance, a lot of times, that right around this area here, if you can see where that cursor is circling, bandit hideouts pop up along that area there. There are none now, which is good because we do want all villagers to be able to reach Revel. Let's go to the warehouse, drop off these hides, these 59 hides, and take a look at the tannery. Everything looks good. I want to look in the market. And hides produces leather. So in this market currently we have 21 leather, and they're selling for 108. And you'll notice it says here I can sell these at ODOC for 202. I'm not really a trader, but I want to make sure that our workshop keeps working, and it'll stop working if too many leather products build up in this town. So I'm going to buy all 21 of these at 108 and just keep that in the back of my mind that we need to sell them anything higher than 108. 25.47 is what I paid. So let's run down to Rote. Oh, I'm going to guess, I was going to say Battanians, but it's Southern Empire. Well, we're still going to go to Rote, because I imagine they're thinking about that, being how it is really the closest. Yeah, it's really the closest of our fiefs to Southern Empire. So I imagine they'll be coming with an army around anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 real shortly. So let's try to get down here. We will upgrade now, so I don't forget about it. I'm going to go with Axeman. We still need some experience. We still got very low level troops for army size, for fighting someone of comparable size. So after I make it to Rote and look at the situation there, I may run into Southern Empire and do some more village raiding. And I realize this gameplay many people would probably consider slow. But again, I'm in no hurry. I've got no timeline. There's nobody with a gun to my head saying finish this within X amount of time. I'm just playing the game to enjoy it. And I always want my children to come of age where I get to use them. Otherwise, what's the point of having them? All right, manage town. What have we got here? I've got a little more money in the pocket here. So I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to give 10,000 to see if that increases workshop completion. All right, it takes it from 22 days to 8. That's grand. Now, as soon as that workshop is done, we'll probably be out and about moving around. So what I want to do is go ahead and queue in fortifications. Now, granted, that level 3, it's already at 2, so it'll have to go up to 3, which will take hundreds of days, probably. Hundreds of days. But at least that'll be something in there being worked on while we're out and about. And let's check this arena while we're here. Another Black Heart. I'm going to join and try to win the Black Heart. Just for the sake that if we get any more companions, I may want to equip them with a two-hand weapon, and I don't want to have to pay for it. So we'll hold on to this since we've already got one, and it's already marked. All right, so Corinne is in the yellow team. So I try to avoid the yellow team if I can, because I want her to get some points also, as I always say. And this is a couchable weapon I'm holding, so let's couch it and try to hit one of the enemies. There's one. Let's couch it again and try to hit this guy. There's another. All right, and I got a level. All right, couch the lance and take out a foot troop if we can. Oh, nope, that was Corinne. I don't want to hit her. I want her to get some experience. I'll just leave them be. I'll just take this guy out manually if I can. Nope, he's going to hold that spear across the top of his head and block anything and everything I throw at him. Brilliant. Okay, now we're down to the nitty-gritty. Let's see what she does. Oh, okay, now it's 2-on-1. I'm going to take out this horseman as quickly as I can. Despite his superhuman blocking ability, he's able to hit the tip of the spear with holding his spear above his head like that. He ought to be in a Marvel franchise. Those horses threw my timing off. I got caught in the middle of them. Many times I will just, let's see if I can, oh, there we go. Now I'm just going to get off my horse and fight her. because she's never going to be on a horse, and we can both get a little hand-to-hand experience. Of course, I just realized the folly of my error because I don't have a shield, so let me pick the shield up. Woo! My wife is no slouch, so I definitely want a shield. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Bet for the next round. She's red. I don't want anything to do with archery. Okay. She's chucking spears. Oh, I just barely dodged that one. Let me see if I can grab a few javelins. Oh, she's determined. I'll take out her teammate if I can. And pick up a shield. Damn, she's still throwing. Look at it. I done screwed around and got myself in a 3-on-1 situation. Get that shield, get that shield, get that shield. Get that shield. What are you waiting on? Jesus Christ. Okay, he's got a couched lance. That's definitely going to kill me if I'm not careful. I don't know why my character wouldn't pick up that shield, and that cost me greatly. Notice I'm trying to get her in between me and the horseman, which I can't do now. Gosh darn it. I think I'm... Oh, nope, she got my shield. There it goes. Oh, that horseman. There. All right, so I got defeated by my wife. Now, there's still a chance she will win the tournament. If she wins, I still get that prize. Skip the round. Look at that. She won. So I still get the prize, which I had mentioned in a previous video, even though I didn't record it. So anyone in your party wins the tournament, the prize still goes to your inventory. So now I should have 2 of these axes, 2 black hearts. There we go. I can't believe, I still think that if my character hadn't have fumbled around trying to pick up that shield, I wouldn't have been taken out as early. I'm going to add this point since we did get a level. All right, I'm going to add it to Steward since we're getting to we're actually in the big leagues now. Why didn't that take? There we go. And let me just make sure that she doesn't, okay. And we did the managed town thing already. I want to check the keep and the dungeon because there's always money in the dungeons. Because I never want my town to recruit any of these high tier troops. So I always sell them off all the way down to tier 2. Unless it's a trader. I'll let the trader, Trader, stay. Because again, as I mentioned before, he never upgrades. And you'll never have to pay more gold for them. We'll go all the way down to the 2 chevrons. And I never want a mercenary because that's just additional money. I don't want lake rats right now. We're going to leave all this. Ideally, you want militia. Militia is also never upgrades, and it's just 3 gold, as you see. Anyway, let's sell these and take the income. Pardon me. Oh, excuse me. I had to sneeze big time. Had to hit the mute button. It's currently 50 degrees. This is October 30th in southern New Mexico, and it's 50 degrees outside. With a freeze warning. It's supposed to get below freezing tonight. All right. Ransom the prisoners. That's another basically 12,000 gold. We will certainly take it. Let's look at the situation here. Let me do these upgrades. Make sure there's nothing we have to sell. There is not. All right, moving on. Oh, before I leave, I want to bolster the defenses just ever so slightly by recruiting any troops that are here, which is everything I can recruit, and dropping them in the garrison. Every little bit helps. See that? It's only 191 to 212, but it helps. Every little bit helps. If it lasts 1 day longer while relief forces inbound, that'll help. And now we'll head east. We're at 5.7. I wonder if we can catch this caravan. Let's see. It looks like these mercenaries are going to catch it. I don't want... Yeah, there's already 2 groups of mercenaries, and it wouldn't be worthwhile for us to fight. They're going to get the majority of the income and resources from that caravan. Let's check out this as we're passing by to see what they're offering. Cataphract lance. Actually, yeah, I might want that to give to one of my companions in the future. I know they're long. It's 246. I believe that is the longest one in the game. I don't see... Oh, she's on my team. Okay. That's good. We're going to couch. Oh, and I missed both of them. Uncouch so I can maneuver. Couch again, and hopefully hit something this time. Nope. Not with the spear, at least. Oh. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Couch. Boom. Got him that time. All right, that's it. Corinne got a skill point in bow. She's closing in on that 200 mark. No, I don't think she'll get it during this tournament. She's still on my team. Why do you give her the throwing weapons and me the bow? Come on, game. Wake up. Pay attention. I want the throwing weapons and she needs the bow. Is this? Yeah, this is a lord. So we got to dance with him. There we go. And I don't have a shield. If I can get down there and grab a shield. Anytime I'm facing someone on a horse, I do want one. Where's he at? Is there any javelins? Looks like a javelin over here. Let's pick it up. If I got to drop something, I'm going to definitely drop the bow. And there's another javelin. Corinne is throwing them. So she's supplying me with javelins, basically, because she's not hitting anything. Which I wouldn't expect her to. I don't think she has any skill to speak of in throwing weapons. It's a shame I can't run in front of her and throw down my bow and have her pick it up. Now that would be just brilliant, but it doesn't work that way. Ooh, I got 98 damage to the horse. See if he makes it past them. I'll hit him. Come on, run at me. I'd like that speed bonus, please. Well, that didn't do any good. I'm going to pick up my own javelin. Hopefully he'll come running back towards me again. Come on, keep going, keep coming, keep coming. Nope, come on. Boom, haha. All right. Imperial trained archer. She made it through, of course. So it's going to be her versus I. Her and I. And here we go. Another midget. Back up. There we go. Step back, allow him to step forward and drop his shield, and wham, right in the head. All right, Corinne, let's see what transpires here. I don't think you're going to be fooled as easily. So I'm just going to pressure, pressure, pressure. And hope that my one-handed is, the speed of my one-handed makes up for anything. As we've already ascertained, she would really take me out if it was two-handed. But I got higher one-handed skills. All right, Cataphract Lance. Don't have to worry about paying for it. Got it when I need it in the future. .246 is awful long, and it's only one. It's 88 thrust speed, which is only one less than mine. It's got a little better handling though. Now this is interesting. That's a cataphract lance, but it's not couchable. But you can brace it on the ground. I would have thought that that's for a cataphract, which is a horseman, so it should be couchable. But it's not. It's braceable like it's for an infantry troop. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what that's saying, but obviously it's not couchable. At least it's not labeled couchable. All right, we're going to continue on into the Southern Empire. And in the next video, we'll see what happens. Ciao.